Welcome, my name is Mandy. You're with GymRa today. Short workout. All of it is going to be using our ankle weights. So we're starting standing, we'll end up on the floor, lots of core and lots of cardio. Are we ready to get started? Answer equals yes. All right, we're starting with our warm up. Start with a very simple nod of the head all the way around and back. Go slow, check in where you're feeling any sort of tension and just kind of dig in there. So because we're gonna be loading the legs, we wanna focus on upper body being pretty loosey-goosey, but also being stable. So take the shoulders, plug them in, release. Plug them in and release. This is gonna become important when we come onto the floor today. So brace the abdominals, keep the knees a little bit soft. One more time here, and then we're gonna go right into a squat and curl. Squat and curl. As you draw your heel into your seat, you're gonna exhale out of your mouth. Our warm-up is short, our workout is short. We're gonna be out of here so quickly, we won't even know what hit us. Yes, we will. The ankle weights are challenging. Mine are 5 pounds. Don't worry if you don't have ankle weights, you can do this all body weight. Or if you've got lighter ankle weights, good for you. I'm a little bit jealous. Last one here. Good, now from here, I'm gonna bring it in cross and switch. And switch. My emphasis is bringing that knee across my torso and pocketing the arms into the hips. Couple more here. We've got some lunges next and some hopping. So if you're not jumping today, I'll give you a modification. Last one, other side, right into those lunges. It's a front lunge, pick up your foot, return, switch your leg. Front lunge, pick up your foot, return. Showing this to you from the side. I take that front lunge, pick up my foot, and return. Front lunge, pick up my foot. I have to use my abdominal to pull that leg up and in. Last one on the right, last one on the left. Return to the center. Squat deep, hop, hop, squat deep. Hop, hop, squat deep. If I'm not jumping today, calf raise, step it out, squat deep, step it in, calf raises, step it out, drop in. The original, hop, hop, drop, hop, hop, and drop. Last one, and time. We are gonna put the ankle weights on, really important. Make sure you put them on well. So I'm gonna pick up these ankle weights, secure them around your ankles. Don't make them loose, make them tight. Take your time putting these on correctly. The last thing you want during this workout is to feel like they're just moving around on you and you don't have control. So spend the time getting them on right. We've got 5 standing movements, all of them are a minute. Team, we're gonna get going here in about 5 seconds from now. No rush. Pause me if you need. Here we go. Hamstring curls to start. Begins. 1 minute. 1 minute. Mandy, I can't pick up my heel that fast. Go slower. Go slower. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Just because the workout is short today doesn't mean you have to rush yourself through these moves. Not worth it. If you feel any pinching in the low back, think about drawing the abdominals up and in. These 5-pound word salad, these 5-pound ankle weights are starting to feel like work. From the side, I'm keeping my knee behind me, driving in. You've got 8 more seconds on this one. 8 more. Oh, I only have to do it once though. Good, and that's time. From here, we're gonna squat down, knee, squat. Keep it on this side. Squat, bring it into the knee. Squat it down, drive that knee. I feel hamstring, I feel quadricep, I feel ab. Look behind you, who's checking you out? Bam, me. Just a few more seconds. We're on one side, we're gonna move to the other side. Pretty standard here. 3, 2, switch it, squat it down, push. Squat it down, push. Inhale, exhale. I feel so much oblique. Oh my gatos, oh my cats. Here we go. 5, ooh, give me 4 more. Side kicks are next, and I'd love to tell you that's the easy one. It is not. This is the hard one for me. Come with me now. Lean and kick. Lean and kick. What did I sign up for? Lean and kick. Oh, this works those abductors. What is an abductor? My glute med, my outer hip. Booty pumping, push. Look down the side of your leg. Land with your knee soft. Can you control your foot back to the floor? Right? And maybe everyone is not perfect, but you're aiming for progress. You're aiming for better kicks each and every rep. Good. Push it. Push that floor away from you. We got a few more seconds on these side kicks. We only do them one time. I love a oneer. A one-off. 5, 4. Our front lunge is next. So pick a leg and stick with it. I'm gonna go with my right. Front lunge, lift. Front lunge. Can you clap the hands? Can you clap them underneath your hamstring? I'm gonna show this to you from the side. I think it's super effective. I take my lunge, I'm leaning forward, pick it up, return. Oh my gosh. Pick it up, return. Beautiful. 2 more on this side. We can do it. Last one on this side. Switch it. Right leg is burning. Drop, lift. I think every single workout that I've done with GymRa includes a lunge. I challenge you to go back, check it out, tell me if I'm wrong. I love to be corrected. Not, just kidding. 5, 4, as long as it's constructive, you know what I mean? This is 2 and 1. Last bit of standing here. Feet start together. Hop, hop, drop. Hop, hop, drop. Hop, hop, drop. Reminder, if you're not jumping, calf raise, step out, drop, bring it in. Calf raise, step it out, drop it in. It doesn't have to be high impact to have a high effect. In other words, everybody's gonna respond to this differently. So if you're feeling it in joints and bones, low impact is the way to go. Are your ankle weights still on securely? Check it, right? 10. You got it. Standing work is done in 2, 1, and time. Grab your mat, lay it out. The rest of this work is on the floor. It's a great time to grab a sip of water as well. I'll meet you on your mat. All right, we're back. Pro tip, if you have any sensitivity in your knees, fold your mat up, give yourself a little more padding underneath it. If I'm on my hands, I could always be on the forearms if your wrists have any injury or any sort of strain. So let's assume the position, hands and knees, and away we go. First thing we're starting with, we're gonna alternate our back kick. Notice my elbows are soft here. I'm aiming the heel to the sky. Exhale. As you do that, careful of your back. You want to keep your abs drawn in tight. Reminder, I have my ankle weights on. These are tough. So if you have lighter ankle weights and you're moving a little quicker, well, congrats. That's great. But can you spend a little more time just feeling that glute and hamstring work? I love this because I feel it through my abs as well. So it's a twofer, or a threefer really. We're gonna stay in this all fours position next, doing the hydrant, which earlier we were doing our side kicks. It's the same group of muscles, but the knee gets to be bent. Now, the only difference is I'm gonna come down to the forearm, I'm gonna lift that knee out. I'm only gonna go to one side, so I'll let you know when to switch. Right now, we're focusing on just one leg, out and up. I'm flexing my foot, I'm pushing the ground away from me with my stable arm, and then my forearm is across the midline of the body. How long can you hold it up here, right? And then slow yourself back down to the floor. Switch your angle. So I'm gonna stay facing this direction, aiming that knee out to the side. Notice, on the stable side, I'm not letting my shoulder drop in. I'm keeping that spaciousness from earlobe to shoulder as my eel aims out towards the ocean. Use that exhale to lift it up. I'm feeling it. Good, we're almost off those knees. That is time. Flip over onto your back. Scoot forward, slide your legs in front of you. Come on down to your back. So once you're here, hands come down to your sides, head relaxes. Bring your heels close to your seat. We're gonna lift those hips up. Then from here, we're gonna do a little march. So you're gonna lift your leg, kick, woo, and return. That's harder than I thought. Lift and kick. Oh my gosh. Lift it, kick it. We're staying in the bridge. If you ever need to lower the hips and lift them back up, please do. All right, flex those toes. Find that stability using those arms. What I love about this move is I'm not just working my low body, I'm having to push down through my upper body here. Okay, we're gonna stay on the floor, lower the hips down, lift the hips, do it again. We're adding in the hip bridge here. Lower, lift, bend and extend. Okay, lower, lift, bend and extend. We've got just a few more seconds. Keep that neck nice and long. Keep your head relaxed. Ooh. Okay, now we're gonna lower those hips down. From here, lift your knees into your chest, take your legs to the sky, arms come back down to the sides. We're gonna scissor the legs open and closed. Open and closed. So inhale the legs open, exhale the legs to close. Right over that hip girdle. Now, if you wanted to make this harder, hands would stack behind the head. I'm looking right between the window of the legs and squeeze. So now I'm getting into inner thighs, core. And what did we work earlier with the side kicks and the hydrants? Outer thighs and core. So we're getting a little bit of everything here. Man, oh man, these weights. And if you're doing a body weight, I encourage you to go slow with me because you're gonna spend more time feeling that stretch, that engagement of the core muscles. Good. We've got one more activity. Set the head down, load the hands behind the sacrum, that's fused bone in your back. Roll the shoulders back, bend your knees. We're gonna bring those knees up and in and roll back down. Up and in, reverse crunch. Shh. Low belly. And if you see me from the side, I'm just barely getting my hips off my hands. And maybe today, I just focus on bringing those knees in. Now, if I wanted to go a little harder, and say I can, my legs could be straight. I lift up and lower down. Lift up, whew, and lower down. A lot harder, right? So notice if you're straining the neck muscles, that would be the point where you go back to the version that you're not straining the neck muscles. That's the goal. Who's ready to take these ankle weights off? Raise your hand. This is 3, 2, I'm losing my hat. 1, set your knees down, set your feet down. And then from here, take the hands behind the legs, curl your way up to sit. Gorgeous. Let's go ahead and take these ankle weights off, and we're gonna do a short stretch. So if you're like me and you're struggling to find where the ankle weight starts, take your time. We're not in a rush. We have time to stretch. Once you have them off, because the legs were doing a lot of work, we're gonna stretch the legs. Just set your ankle weights off to the side. Good. Bring your legs so you got one knee in, one knee out and heel in, one leg extended. Reach the arms over the chest and fold directly forward. Now, you could set your hand on the floor, but because I would make a mess. So I'm gonna bring my hands to my legs. Just fold. Good. Start to walk it over towards the extended leg. Maybe the fingertips come to the toes or the outer ankle. And then the opposite arm is gonna open out. So it's a deep side bend stretch along that bent knee side. Then we're gonna counter that stretch. Hand comes over to the mat, lift up and across. So now I'm stretching the opposite side. Good. Return and let's switch the legs. So now I'm moving over to the other side. Lift up. And exhale to fold. So again, if you've got no room in the front, you could always hold your legs. Maybe nod the head a little bit. Rise your way up and start to roll over to one side. Grab the outer edge and peel open. Deep breath. And then we're gonna counter that stretch, bring the hands to the floor, lift up and across. Yeah. Return through the center, and then we're gonna bring the soles of the feet to meet, stretch the groin, lift the chest, fold your way forward. So for me, I really like this stretch when I have my back flat, because I feel it more in the inner thigh group, which is what we worked today. But if you want more of a back stretch, you could round, and then I feel more through my spine. Good. We've got to get that outer hip, so I'm gonna turn to my side so you can see this. I'm gonna bring that knee across. Sit nice and tall, hug it in tight. I'm gonna take the opposing arm and wrap it, take the other hand behind my back and twist. I match my mat today. You're welcome, right? I love a good color coordination. Switch the sides. So I'm gonna cross that ankle, hug it with the opposing arm, wrap it in tight. The more you pull it in, the more you're gonna feel that outer hip, and then we'll twist. I know I'm not facing you, I'm sorry. Drop the shoulders, but I get to see the ocean, so it's good. And then last stretch, reach the arms up and fold the way forward. Nod your head right and left, up and down. Roll yourself up. Give yourself a little round of applause because you just did it, girl. Just did it. Woo! All right, have such a wonderful day. My name is Mandy, this is GymRa. That was an ankle weight workout. Congrats!